Okay. This is really the last game. Not sure why I decided to do one more. Okay. Playing against my own repertoire. I start of course with 96, but often it will transpose. So no. Maybe I start with bishop e3. Maybe that's more. No. I'm gonna start with knight c3. I assume they now play knight c6. Yes. Knight f6. I will take, play e5. Although I need to study these lines. Oh wow, d6. So now we are, I guess, back into regular dragon. I think I start here with queen e2 directly. Probably doesn't matter, but could have also started with f3. Think doesn't really matter which. Since yeah, we got here by an unusual move order. I guess so. Next castling. I assume they castle 2 and then I play bishop c4. No, not directly. Need to take and then play bishop c4. And those lines I actually recently studied a bit. Because I faced, yeah, I have faced a couple of dragons over the board. And yeah, I really didn't understand the positions that happened. So I, since the last OTB tournament, I checked it a bit. Not super deep, but like more than any other lines in my repertoire. How did you do in the arena? Yes, I had, but I don't usually go into that. Usually, because I versus knight c6, I don't I don't go into the open Sicilian, so I only face get in this move order. Although, yeah, that's also the same for this. I also only play it against g6. Okay. How it was this again? Whoa, that's 15 plus 10 is actually like I think the first time controller. No, I'm not sure. It's good that I started with 15 plus 15. Can I check it? Like in the beginning, I basically outplayed only. And those two time controls. No, I think I might have started at 15 plus 15. And yeah, I'm not sure. Not that easy to check. Yeah, no. And then I think from 2020 until like 2021, I basically only played 15 plus 10. Like I have 2000 rapid games and like probably over 1500 are in this time control. Rook b8. One idea is of course to sacrifice the exchange here. Am I greedy and grabbing that pawn? I think it makes sense a bit. Could even after that gain another tempo with bishop c5. Like, yeah, the main reason I do this is because I anyway, like, I gain tempos, and also like the downside of having here this bishop is like a5, a4 IDs, and those are now gone. Now it's like really hard to like break through, I think. Guess the downside of this could be that I get after that hit by 97. Let's see. 97, if I then go back, then e5. So maybe I just play bishop d4. And now next probably, although I guess their ID might be queen c7 and then, maybe this bishop d4 was not the greatest ever. Not sure. For sure now, quick, I need to start with my attack. Okay, I guess preparing c5. But I can like stop that. Also maybe going to take here. So do I go e3 or f2? Or doesn't it matter? Also, do I want to take or not? Maybe f2 is not a little bit more sensible. Rook d8 runs into this. Next, I'm gonna play h4, h5. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, now I give. Black says hopes. Oh, did you want to say holes? Both are true, I guess. They have holes in their position, but they have also hopes. Because yeah, they have of course always like if they crash through to my king, it's just golden. So yeah, maybe something with c5 and then just opening up the position. Which kind of openings do you play with black? I think I play like quite double-edged openings. Oh, yeah. Play. I have my special weapon against the Caro. Yeah, I play the accelerated dragon, and I guess now the King's Indian is now my opening, but it's only relatively new. I think, yeah, with I sort of started it in honor of Danya. But I'm still learning a lot. I think I'm not sure if my score is actually that good in the King's Indian. And then against the English, I even go for the Botvinnik. No, the French opening. I have played a couple of French games, but more just. It's mostly. Black for sure has IDs here. Oh, quite some scary IDs. Like I opened lines towards my king, so that's quite scary. Yeah, maybe even like c5, completely ignoring that that rook is hanging, and then going in the center. It's probably the French. I think it's mostly the French exchange I wouldn't like to play, I think. Although I never really played games in it, so I really can't say, but otherwise the French, I find the structures of the French for sure interesting. Yeah, the winner is a lot of theory, right? I think it's spelled like this. I will spell it. Winnower. Not? I'm not I'm not sure, but okay, rook e8. I guess preparing e5, very sensible. Can I annoy this queen a bit? I can, but maybe not enough. Yeah, the queen only has one square. I guess it has here also a square. I think maybe taking. Although that opens up their bishop, of course, but... Yes, but I guess, yeah. Yeah, no, I have always bishop b6 as a reply. I think I'm going h6. Okay. Can't I know? Okay. Do I greedily just take a second pawn? It's very greedy. Yes, and yeah, now this comes now with a threat, so. This would be such a greedy move. Nah, not sure about this. Okay. If I take with a rook, then bishop e6. So take bishop e6, and then they are getting in. If I take with the bishop, then rook b8. They are looking at this square. Yeah. I guess in that line, after bishop e6, I have rook a5. Okay, I think I go for that. Still scared. Might just play in the center instead. Then the kingside attack. Like e4 at a certain point for sure and move. And this is a nice idea. Okay. That's a nice move too. F here still. Rook b8. Yeah, rook a6 a little bit difficult since the queen is there. The pieces are a little bit loose. Here. Guess taking here. Oh, my rook here is hanging. If here also, then that my bishop's keep is different. No. Here. Take like this. Also rook d8. Trying to trade some pieces. Maybe this take here. And maybe getting here. Okay, see you soon. Thanks. Difficult decision for sure, this one. Probably I've been too greedy. This, now I can at least keep block here. Oh no, nice. I have a nice move I had not seen. Like here, I'm gonna take here. Maybe I take here, this maybe. They could take here actually. But then maybe, ooh, the bishop also still can go here. Yeah, this exchange sacrifice is probably very strong. Yeah, of course I do it. Yeah, giving the rook here, that can be not enough, right? No, I don't think so. But yeah, maybe it's it's just not needed. F here. Okay, rook a5 is an interesting move. Although I guess then I give 2 pieces for the rook. Okay, fine. After something like queen b7 or queen c6. Take. Might be that I need to do that, but let's consider this for a second still. Take. My pieces are so not coordinated. There. Take there. Here. No. Let's, so here. Rook a5. Take. Rook d1. Like something like bishop f5. I guess I could go rook c3 there. Also, this bishop h6. Ooh. That's also a very nasty idea. I think I go for this. I think in other lines I'm just lost. No, I still need to. Sometimes, like, I always get tempted by these. Yeah, but the problem was that bishop h6 was the reason that bothered me there. Yeah. But I thought maybe the attack here, I can neutralize the attack. And I also saw queen c5 here. It's still bishop h6 is still in some variations annoying. I've also rook a7 actually here. No, let's first do this. How the No, I think this makes sense. I at least got rid here of the, like, no, their pieces are not that active. They could go in the end game, but these 3 pawns probably quite strong, I think. But it would be a very interesting end game for sure. But I think, yeah, the rooks. Yeah, very, very rich last game of the session. Okay. That's quite a passive move. I assume the idea is that I want to avoid queen trade, but I think I start with rook d1 here, and then maybe I can do another attempt of a queen trade, depending what they do. And bishop e6 with this. I don't know. I guess, yeah, they can only do bishop e6 or rook c8. Although rook c8, and then yeah, there is also this idea. Yeah, but yeah, getting my rook in the game can't be a bad idea. Could be thinking about e4 here, for sure. E4. Okay, at least I have a piece less, but they are at least all active. Okay, rook c8 for sure. High on their candidate list. Think I again gonna choose just a queen to it. And it's, I think, quite tricky for them to avoid that. Okay, the question. I've also this idea. And here. No. Don't. Like, not sure if I can go here. Leave here. Here. And queen b4. And maybe I put my rook on c5 actually. Of course, need to be wary about them getting the rook here. That's now a risk. Yeah. Rook a4 here. Not sure. Here probably. Feel I'm just putting my pieces on war squares. Maybe get. this out there. Okay, of course. No. Oh well, I just blundered this. Ah. Could be maybe. Probably it's bad. Should have just played this. Oh no, that was also not really great. And bishop f5. I just put my pieces on bad squares. Didn't know how to follow it up. Guess here. Maybe not the end of the world yet. Where do I gonna put my hook? Oh wow. Oh, maybe here. The triple on the A file. And they have this now, which is probably stone. Now maybe I've still the square. So guess that doesn't work. And they give this check, which I need to. Now they have h4. Ugh. I'm getting crushed here. And I also sacrifices here, not doing anything. Yeah, my pieces on the A file. That was an original idea, but probably not a great idea. Can I go here? Do I guess I need to go there. Guess I can at least trade off that rook. But my rook is completely like stuck. Sure, how I can even try to get it in the game. Just keeping some pressure here for if that bishop wants to do anything. Not sure what that move does, but maybe, yeah, I guess I should still try to get some attack against their king. Oh, yeah, low. I guess this was an idea, maybe. Although they have just good control over the square. Sure, nice. Sure. Okay. G5. No. Okay. Nah, that's not good. They take also this pawn. Hold on. I assume this is lost. No. Oh, no, I still have a check. Okay. That's okay. Ja, nee. Ach. Mhm. Yeah. This doesn't make any sense. There's no moves. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Yes. It's taking. Bishop. That was okay. That was good. Yeah, this h4 was not. I should have prepared for this like this, I guess. And no. It's actually my turn. And rook h1 is a way more useful move here than h4, of course. Oh, it's like, although and so let's say, although this was rook d6, and so what? Yeah. Okay, rook hd1. Okay, maybe that I see this. This is so artificial. Yeah, h5 is like, what? Oop. Okay. And even this? What? Like, king d1. H6? Like. Yeah. But yeah, rook hd1. This kills just their play. Here, queen h4. And you're getting in. Here. Oh, queen f6. That's game over. But yeah, those moves. And this is just already very bad. c6 was in the end better, but yeah, this. Here, at least I stayed in the game. But it was always. I was doing nothing moves, but my position was also just bad. And here I blundered, but it's mainly because there are also not really good moves. I guess here, no, this is not with bishop f5, is not with the tempo, but. And now I have rook c4, okay. But I just don't have any activity. Yeah, it looks like basically I had never a chance. So can't really say that. Yeah. Impressive. Okay, yeah, that's it for today.